Hello everybody, this is the tutorial for Microsoft Teams, and in this tutorial I will tell you on how you can use Microsoft Teams and all the different features and use cases of Microsoft Teams as a student. So first of all, I will tell you what is Microsoft Teams. And Microsoft Teams is a very powerful app, especially for teachers and students to work mainly on their collaboration, and in it students can attend online classes and meetings. They can chat to each other, to their teachers, and they can also access if the teachers have uploaded different reference materials like PDFs or presentations and different reference materials or past papers, so they don't have to go anywhere else to access it. And students can also uh, access different apps like OneNote through Microsoft Teams, so they don't have to explicitly go to it. So that's out of the way on how what is Microsoft Teams, and the next step is to download Microsoft Teams. So how to download Microsoft Teams? You have to first go to Chrome and type the link www.microsoft.com/teams/download, and then this screen will open, and in this screen you will tap this button, and uh, a file will be downloaded, and this will be the file msteamsetup.exe. And once it's downloaded, you should open it, and once you open it, a window will pop up, and the window will say downloading Microsoft Teams, and after some time it will be gone. That means Microsoft Teams are downloaded. You can double check by typing Teams here, and if this appears, that means Microsoft Teams has been downloaded. Then you can click it and Teams will open. Now once you open Teams, you will see a window like this, and this is the login page. So if you have used Teams, then there will be an account there, just you can log it in. Or if you haven't used Teams, so there won't be an account, so you can click this, and then you can enter your email given by the school, and then the team will log it in for you. So I have already have an account, so I will log in. And then after logging in, you will see a window like this. These are all your classes and all your teams you can access, and these are all the tabs, and I will explain all of them one by one. So first of all, the activity tab. The activity tab is the tab where you will get all your notifications of if a meeting has started or is a meeting going on, or if somebody has mentioned you in a post or in a message, then you can be notified, or if somebody has replied to your message, then you can also be notified. So this is kind of like your notification tab where you can see all of your activity going on. Next is a chat tab, in which you can chat with your fellow peers or your teachers. You can see all your previous chats, and if you want to chat with someone you knew, you can click this and then enter the name of the person like this, and then it will appear. So then you can click it and start your chat. So next up is the Teams tab, which is the main tab you're going to be using, and in a window like this will appear, and you will have a class some named something like this. It will be senior or prep or junior, and your main class will be like this, and then you can also create your own teams, or if you are invited to other teams, they will all be displayed here. So first of all, I will show you how you can create your own teams. To create your own team, you will go to this button and you will create your team like this. You can form a team from a template, from another group or team. I will form from a basic template, and you can choose the privacy. I choose public. Private means that you need to give some, if somebody needs to join, you need to give them the link. Otherwise, if it's public, anybody can join. So that depends on your use case. You can give your team a name. I will just give a random name, and you can also give a description and then create. Then you can add members by typing their name or email like this. You can add them, or you can skip this and add them later. So this your new team will be created, and then you can go here. You can edit the channel, manage the channel, you can create new channels. You can add members, or like from this, from the previous window will show up, or you can leave the team and delete the team. So that is how you can create your own team. Now on to using the existing teams made by your school. So you can click it here, and then you will see all of the channels which will be named after your subject, and a general tab in which announcements will be given, and these are all your features which you can use. So in your channels, you can click any channel for your subject, and you will see three main tabs: posts, files, and notes. In the posts tab, you will see all of the messages which the teacher has given you, like any announcement for completing your homework, or giving you an assignment, which can also be done from the assignments tab, which I will show you later. And just any message or announcement, or reference materials like videos that teacher wants to give you to watch or to complete your homework, she will give it here, and then you can reply to your teacher if it's not visible, or you have a question, so you can reply. And you can edit your, you can make your message bold. And one important feature in this, it's is set delivery options. You can also attach a file. So delivery options means you can send a standard normal message, or an important message. Important just means that everybody will see that it's a very important message, and it will be highlighted more. You can also delete a message, so I can discard like this. See here, important. You can also make your own post. So this is a post, and you can reply, or you can make your own post. So you can post, and the same as the reply, you can do all of these things. And you can, in this you can make your own announcements. So that is how you can see messages, reply, and make your own messages. Next, on to the files tab. The files tab is where all of your reference materials like videos, presentations, documents will be posted. So when it opens, it will be something like this, and you can see all of the folders your teacher has given. You can click on it, and you can download, you can share all the files, or you can upload your own files. If the teacher says to upload your homework or your assignment, you can upload it here, so she can see in a folder. And next is the notes tab. This won't be used much, but if your teacher does use it, uh, here is the place which you can just write notes and access different type of notes. Next, on the assignments topic, your teacher can either ask you to post assignments in the files tab, or this is which will be mainly used as the assignments tab, in which the teacher can give you assignments, and you can see all the assignments which are before their due date. Over here I have none, and you can see the past due assignments which are past their due date. So an assignment will look something like this. Assignment will look something like this, in which there will be instructions and reference materials, and the teacher can ask you to like attach your work, or like pictures of your copy. You can attach it, and then you can turn in your assignment. Turn in means you are giving the assignment to your teacher so she can check. And one important thing here is points. Points basically means marks. So if an assignment had points like 30 points or 5 points, that means that when you turn in your assignment, your teacher can mark your assignment out of those points, and she can return the assignment, so you can see how many marks you got. So you can turn in like this. And one important thing is also you can undo your turn in. So if you forgot to add a reference material, or like a picture of your copy, so you can undo your turn in, add all of those things back in, and then turn in again. You can also view your completed assignments, the assignments which you have turned in. And in the teams tab, you can also see, you can access the assignments tab from here. so you don't have to switch the tab here. You can also see grades. Grades is basically the tab in which you can see all of your assignments, and especially the ones which are marked, which have the points which I told you about earlier. You can see how many points you got, so you don't have to explicitly go to each assignment and view how many marks you got. You can just go to the grades tab and you can see how many points you got. You can also see the status in which you have turned in, which you have viewed, which you have not viewed, and the feedback that teacher gave you, all of that stuff. And more important feature is the class notebook. Class notebook is is basically the OneNote app. The Microsoft Teams gives access to go to the OneNote app through Microsoft Teams, so you don't have to explicitly open the OneNote app. OneNote app is a very powerful tool like Microsoft Teams, but in OneNote you can, it's a basically virtual note taking app. So just like how you take notes in pen and paper, you make drawings, you make pictures, and you copy everything from the board. You can just make a virtual copy of those notes in the OneNote app, or you can upload your picture in the OneNote app, so you have a virtual backup of your notes. You can also draw, and teachers can also access it. So it's just a virtual note taking app for uh, students. Next up is the calendar tab, which is like a normal calendar, but in this calendar you can see all of your classes marked on a specific date, on a specific time. So once it is open, like you can see here, different classes are marked on different times and dates. So when a time of a class comes, a join link will show here, and you can click it, and you can join a class through here. And you can also join a class through the Teams tab, which I will show you later, or you can also join with an ID. You can also create your own study sessions, or if you're like, if you want a reminder to do your homework from 5 to 6 p.m., so you can set up a new event reminder so that you can view it like, yeah, now is the time to do my homework. So you can add a title like homework, you can add a room, you can add a time, you can position it. So I will add 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. You can also change the date, and you can get an alarm 15 minutes before on time, and then you can save it. Next is the calls tab, and which is basically like your WhatsApp calls. You can call anybody, you can have you can chat with them. But one difference between WhatsApp and Microsoft Teams calls is that in Microsoft Teams you can also share your screen, which you cannot do in WhatsApp. So, and you can also hold calls with multiple people like in WhatsApp. So if you want to share your screen, so you should go call on Microsoft Teams instead of WhatsApp. So next is the OneDrive tab, in which you can view your OneDrive or your Google Drive. You can view all of your documents, you can upload your documents, and all of that stuff. So next up I will show you how you can join meeting and all of the features you can do in meeting. So let's do that. So on how to join meetings, you can see meetings scheduled and their time like this. You can see multiple meetings, and when the time of the meeting comes or is past that, you can will see a join tab lit up. So you can join a meeting by clicking the join button, and you will see this screen on which you can decide on how to join the meeting. You can decide if you want your mic on or off while joining the meeting, if you want the camera on or off, if how much your volume should be, if you want to use room audio or not use audio at all. And one significant feature in using your camera is that once you turn on your camera, you can also decide your background filters. So you can also adjust the brightness and mirror your video, which I was talking about background filters. So you can choose to change your background. You don't want to show your room or the house you're sitting in. So you can change your background. You can add a blur so nobody sees what is going on, or you can add just a completely different background like this one, or you can also add your custom backgrounds like pictures from Google and whatever. So that is how the background filter. So once everything is set up, you can join the meeting. And once you join the meeting, you will see something like this. And these are all the features you can do in a meeting. And one significant difference between features in a meeting is of an attendee and of an admin. Attendee is basically a normal user like a student, and an admin is like a teacher. Admin has more features than a student. In the chat tab, both people have same features. If your channel moderator or admin allows you to chat, you can chat. You can ask questions through your mic or through your chat option. And after the class done, teacher can also share the transcript or recording of the meeting in the chat. Uh, so you can, if you have missed the class, you can see the recording and learn all about it. And next is the people tab. This is the place where most difference between an attendee and an admin will show. In this tab, you can see all of the people currently in the meeting and all of the people which are invited. And the difference between the attendee and admin in this tab is an admin can make other people an attendee. They can also mute other people's mics or turn off their camera, or they can completely prohibit people from using their mics and camera. So an attendee cannot do that, so that is a significant difference. Next is the raise your hand, like how you normally raise your hand in classes to ask a question, or if you want a break, you want to go to the washroom, so you can ask the teacher like that. Also in Microsoft Teams there is a feature to raise your hand virtually. So if you raise your hand, the teacher will see a yellow background uh, in around your profile picture, so she can see you have raised your hand, or she can also go in the people's tab and see that you have raised your hand. So if you have raised your hand, the teacher can address your question, and once your question is addressed, you can blow your hand, so it no more displays that you have raised your hand. Next is the react tab, in which you can react to the meeting. You can give a like, if you are understanding the meeting, you can give any of those emojis. You can also react to a message in the post, which I forgot to show you. Like any of this, you can also react to a post. Next is the view. You can change your view. You can do gallery. Only I am in this meeting right now, but if multiple people were here, you will see people lined up here. And if the teacher is sharing a screen or multiple presentation, so the screen will show here. So you can change gallery view, or you can go to speaker view, in which the screen will not be showed, but the profile pictures will be lined up and the speakers will be shown, or who is speaking, who is not. You can also choose more options. You can uh, do full screen or turn off incoming video and all of that stuff. The more tabs, you can record or transcribe the meeting, which is mainly used by teachers. You will not be allowed video effects, that is for your camera. You can choose audio settings to turn off your volume, use background noise, spatial audio, and all of that stuff. You can also choose language, so you can turn on captions if you're not understanding the teacher. So you can turn on a caption, so you can read. You can also turn on real-time transcription, which is kind of similar to captions. So I think it's better. And settings, so you can mute notifications, and also the help tab. You can turn on your camera over here. So if you didn't turn on the camera while entering, you can turn on here. You can, this is the preview window, so if you want to see how you look before entering the meeting, or may add a background, you can add it here. You can turn on or off your mic. You can also open audio settings from here. And very important tab, which is the share. If you are an attendee, you won't have the share option, but if you're an admin, you will have the share option. In the share option, you can either share your screen with of your laptop or your computer or of your mobile. And you can have also different share options, like you can share your Microsoft presentation, your Excel, or your document, Word document, or you can, one more important, Microsoft Whiteboard. Microsoft Whiteboard is a normal whiteboard which you can share and you can draw on there, and there are main two features. Let me show you. You can either make it so that only you can edit the whiteboard, or everybody can edit and present to each other, something like this. My whiteboard is not working. You can share your PowerPoint presentations, or you can share a document from your computer. Presentations or screens will appear like this. You can scroll through it. You can stop sharing from here. You can change the layout. You can use private view. So you can stop participants from moving on the presentation on their own. That's an important feature. You can also add in background. And one very important feature is you can also add from your computer like this, or from your OneDrive. One important feature is include sound. If you are sharing your screen, especially if you want to include the sound of your mic or whatever you're doing on your computer, you need to make sure this button is on. If you turn this on, all of your sound will be, when you share the screen, will be heard by the other people. So if you want to share your screen, you can share your screen by clicking this, and this window will close, and now everybody can see what is on your laptop screen or your mobile screen, whatever. So you can change through the tab and everybody will see what you are seeing. So yeah, that was all the features of a meeting, and you can leave the meeting by here this, and then you can join again. And I already told you on how you can, the different methods to join the meeting. Either somebody can share a link on your WhatsApp and you can click the link and join the meeting. You can go to Teams and join by this, or you can go to the calendar, and when the time of the meeting is uh, uh, reached, then a join button will show and you can join via that. Feature which is the immersive reader, and which is available in the both messages and the assignment tab. So when you go to an assignment, if you don't feel like reading, and you can just turn on the immersive reader, which is this button. You can turn it on. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, this is the immersive reader, so it will basically read out the text to you if you don't want to read. It will sound
Physics
something like
lecture
this.
notes. Due April 13th.
So that is an example of an immersive reader. You can also access the immersive reader on your messages or from your teacher's messages, the posts. So something like this. You can turn on the immersive reader from here. You can also react to this, which I told you about earlier. You can forward a message, you can mark as unread, you can pin a message so it always appears on the top. So more actions, immersive reader. Immersive reader shown like before.
Samreen Munir, Teacher S.
So that is the immersive reader. And now also one more feature is your profile. You can see your picture. You can change your profile picture. You can upload from your computer. You can remove, and you can uh, change your availability. You can view your Microsoft account, and one important feature, you can add another account and you can sign out. So this feature is important because if you have multiple accounts and you want to switch to a different account, originally you would have to sign out and then sign in back again using that account, but Microsoft Teams allows you to just switch accounts directly without having you to sign out. So you can view your profile by clicking that, and you can view your full profile. You can edit your information, and you can see your email, and you can see your chat and all of that. And one more thing I forgot to tell you is that this tutorial mainly talks about Microsoft Teams on a laptop or on a PC, but if you are on mobile, all of the features and tabs will remain same, but the layout will be a bit different, and you won't see Microsoft Teams like this on your mobile. it will be a different. So I will add how to download Microsoft Teams and how Microsoft Teams is look on mobile. Lastly, this is the apps tab, in which you can see different tabs, which I told you about Class Notebook, which is OneNote, and you can add your own apps. So like OneNote, you don't have to go and switch to your app from this, or go to your desktop and open your app. You can just open your apps from uh, Microsoft app from this Microsoft Teams. So yeah, this is the end of the tutorial. These are all of the features you need to know and you will be using as a student. And this is how you can collaborate with your teachers. You can use access different reference materials, you can complete assignments, you can join online meetings. And so yeah, I hope you will be implementing Microsoft Teams and you have understood all of the features. So this is the end of the tutorial. Bye.